Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Talking with Israel and Palestine, not talking about Israel and Palestine, because I am on a podcast trip. And as you probably followed my social media accounts, you know that I'm meeting very interesting people. And so do I meet a very interesting person in the north of Israel, in the city of Haifa. And I'm very happy and very delighted to welcome Amal Oraby.
أهلا 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 وسهلا.
Assalamu alaikum. I make a lot of educational work, and we occasionally also receive prizes for it. And I remember one speech at a prize that were given to us in Düsseldorf, where the mayor, the mayor of Düsseldorf, talked about Haifa as an example of how Israelis and Arabs, and he didn't mention Palestinians. It was very interesting how Arabs and Israelis live together. Could you elaborate more on Haifa? Where is Haifa? How is Haifa characterized, and how is the demographic also of Haifa?
Honestly, Haifa has this branding of a coexisting city. And it's a strong branding. Everyone is talking about it. The mayors, even in the international media, they always speak about Haifa as a coexistent city. And I have thoughts about coexistence of the city. I really feel here safe. I have Jewish Israeli friends. You can find here in bars people sitting together. But what is the meaning of coexistence when we are looking about the resources of the municipality? Is it equal? When we speak about education, is the education is equal? When we speak about even theaters and culture, is the culture is equal and coexistent? If you look inside, you will find that it's not. There is a huge gap. Now they are all saying that it's a coexistent city. It's a branding, like when you see that Coca-Cola, the taste of life. Coca-Cola is not the taste of life, the taste of sugar. So Haifa, I think that Haifa is not the coexistent city. It's a branding. We have to look more deep in order to understand this.
Do you encounter people that are denying Palestinian identity?
You want me to teach you history? You want me to teach you demography, sociology? So it's a populism that you are not exist. And I think it's very racist. Because once you say for someone that you are not exist, you are saying for him that you are nothing. You are nothing, so I can kill you. I can push you out of the border. I can do a transfer for you because you are nothing. You are not existing. You are not a human as me. And it's very racist, and it's becoming more and more popular because people, they want to think that the Palestinians are not existing. They don't want to look to the reality.
I would like to, since you mentioned also after the war, the aftermath of October 7, how did you feel on October 7 how did you experience the reaction of the Arab Palestinian community within Israel? And that's also, there are also hostages taken that are Palestinian Israelis.
So in the morning of October 7, we woke up. The river was full of people because it was the season. And we woke up, there is no one in the river. So I said to my wife, there is something happening.
So usually in the morning it's crowded.
Especially in this in the season. And it used to be a holiday for the Jewish. It was a Sukkot.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And
Laubhüttenfest.
And usually they go to the nature. So I said to my wife, there is something happening. She said, no, we won't open the phones. It's holiday. Maybe they go to their homes. Nothing is happening. We will continue with our plan to swim in the river. And I have this feeling that there is something wrong. The river is empty. I'm swimming alone. So after maybe in 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I saw someone and I asked them, what's happened? What's happening? Where is the people? He said to me, are you crazy? Are you living with us here? What's happening to you, man? You don't know what's happening. It's a third world war. Go home.
When you see images and read plans and citations of ministers of the Israeli government towards Gaza, what do you feel as a Palestinian?
Look, what's happening here is crazy, man. Because in the first month of the war, they came to arrest me because I wrote, don't stop talking about Palestine. The Bar Association wanted to take from me my licenses because I shared the speech of Antonio Gronich, where when
the UN, General
yeah,
Secretary?
Yeah. When he said that 7th of October didn't happen in a vacuum. The Jewish society, also in the school, they don't speak about what's happening. And even if they want to speak, we see, according to surveys, that young people in the Israeli society becoming more and more radical, more and more extreme in their views, because they don't learn about equality, they don't learn about racism, they don't learn about the Palestinian, they don't learn about the geopolitics. Where are we in the Middle East? So they're becoming more and more extreme. For example, Itamar Ben-Gvir, the extreme right wing,
the Minister for Security.
Yeah, most of the people that voted for him is young people. So you start asking for this. The next generation here will be more and more extreme, and it's very dangerous if we don't start to educate people right now about equality, about racism, about dehumanization, about the possibility of building a better future for all the people that living here. I don't think that we will fail. Something good will happen in the future, because the both communities will be more and more extreme.
Is there something that gives you hope, Amal, right now?
It's funny why, because Amal is hope. The meaning of the name Amal is hope, tikva, בעברית. So my name is hope. Hope is very important. It push you to work, push you to activism, to push you to build a new future. But hope is as a naive thoughts that everything gonna be all right. I don't believe in it, because as we spoke now, everything won't gonna be all right. Everything is bad and going to be more bad if we don't start to work now, if we don't start to educate ourselves, to educate our children, to rebuild the system, to agree in a fundamental things. The thing that give me power to continue is conversation like that. You as a German, you don't agree with the politics of your country, with the discourse that the media is talking about. You believe that there is something that nobody talking about it, and you come to here and you call me and you say, hi, I want to do this conversation. This kind of conversation give me a lot of power.
But Amal, I feel that you have the passion, and I'm very thankful for that you that you try to search for this power in order to keep going. So thank you very much for the conversation. Thank you